Alright guys, welcome back to a new video here on the channel, and we're again back with early morning training here, which for me is not always the greatest. As I said last time, the legs were quite tired for some reason, even though sleep was pretty decent. I mean, I got over 8 hours, but just always the paused squats, when I push them a little bit, they just get me tired. So that is what it is. The two here with 162 and a half wasn't the greatest reps I've ever done. Like, I didn't feel explosive. And I could already tell that in my jumps, which is why I think jumps are a good thing to have in your program, because it's a great indicator for how recovered you feel without being fatiguing. Like, just doing a few jumps, you will be able to tell if you're going to be able to make a new 1 rep max PR on a given day, or you have to slow down a little bit. It also meant that trickly back offsets quite light. Again, it's easy to auto-regulate when you have already done a PR. So I went all the way down to 135 kilos, which is like a 17 or 18% drop from the 162 and a half. And with that weight, I did another 5 sets of 2. So just easy sets, which again, I always talk about that I believe that easy work volume in that IPE is how you really build strength, by having like 4 or 5 reps in reserve on your last sets. Then it was on to dynamic effort bench press, where I did reverse grip banded, of course, and that felt absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to do that again next week. Then for the ring chin-ups, onto 5 kg for the dynamic effort, and let me just tell you, this actually felt much better than last week with no weight. I was like, I did 1 or 2 sets first with 3 reps, and I was like, it's just too difficult. Like, if you think about it, I can do maybe 10 or 11 reps with 5 kg in one set. So when I keep going with like 30 seconds of rest in between, it's not that much. So I quickly get tired and get close to failure, which, like, 27 reps in 6 minutes and like 15 seconds is just too much when the most you can do in one set is 10. Then for lateral raises, I'm now on to the standing, as I talked about, starting out with just a set of 6 and 3 sets of 4 with 16, absolutely flying. And it's surprising like how strong I am with these, because you rarely see people this strong with this good form in lateral raises. And biceps curls or preacher curls, these were phenomenal. Unlike last week, they actually moved fast this week. So a set of 7, which were much better than the set of 6 last week, which I think is primarily because I didn't do that all out leading lateral raises before, which just took a lot out of my body. And then obviously 4 sets of 7 with 40.5 kg, and so now the volume is beginning to be quite large. It's a ton of volume. It's like with 40 plus kilos in the preacher curl, this is a lot of volume. And it's just gonna get more, which I believe is gonna contribute to a ton of hypertrophy. Like, when I get up and do close to 20 with 50 and a half, I think that my arms will be close to 47 centimeters. I simply can't see no way around it. I think that's how it's gonna be. Like, you can't just keep getting stronger without putting muscle on. Like, no fucking way. So I'm excited for that, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace out.